California, we present the world premiere of Godzilla, the album. Featuring the stars of the movie, Matthew Broderick, Gene Reno, Hank Azaria, and Maria Patillo. Plus musical guests, the Wallflowers, Rage Against the Machine, Foo Fighters, Green Day, Silverchair, Days of the New, and many, many more. And now, your host, Mr. Dave, I'm a reptile, Grohl.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thunderballs man. I'm Dave Grohl, and welcome to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album, perhaps the most anticipated movie and album of the decade, apart from any and all of the albums I've ever been a part of. Yeah, right. Over the next hour or so, I'm going to be playing you brand spanking new exclusive songs written especially for Godzilla, from the likes of Rage Against the Machine, Days of the New, Foo Fighters, Silverchair, the Wallflowers, and many more. We'll also be hearing from these artists as they reflect on their involvement with Godzilla. But hey, the fun and games don't stop there. The stars of the movie, Matthew Broderick, Gene Reno, Maria Patillo, Hank Azaria, and Harry Shearer will also share their feelings about their involvement in the movie. And, you know, if you're lucky, Godzilla himself may even check in, which would be pretty weird and hilarious, I'm sure. So, check out that score. Listen to that. Wait, can you hear that? What's that noise? Now, as you already know, the first single from the album is by the Wallflowers, with their cover of the David Bowie classic Heroes. Legend has it, David Bowie wrote the song after he visited the Berlin Wall and spotted two lovers in a car doing their own interpretation of King Kong versus Godzilla, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the Wallflowers readily admit that no stars have had an influence on the band's career to date, but that all changed once they had a chance to work with Godzilla.
You know, I think before this point, I don't think we ever really thought about Godzilla's connection to the group. Like as far as what does he mean to the group, and I don't, you know, Godzilla's just, he's a movie star, and I don't really feel a lot of connection to many movie stars, but he's been great to us. He's treated us like gentlemen, except for what he's done at our rehearsal. It's been a pleasure to work with.
All right, thanks for the insight. So here's the Wallflowers with Heroes.
Just for one day.
That was the Wallflowers. Now when I come back, I'll be playing you more new music from Rage Against the Machine, yay, Days of the New, Silverchair, and many more. Plus, we'll be hearing from the stars of the movie, Matthew Broderick and Hank Azaria.
And now, back to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album, with your host, Dave, the Lizard Grohl.
Since he first appeared in Japan in 1954, Godzilla has starred in 22 films in all, but none have been as impressive as his latest incarnation, courtesy of Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich, the same guys who brought us the box office smash Independence Day. In their version, Godzilla is 20 stories in height, his jaw is the length of a city bus, and he can turn New York into rubble with one swift reptilian high kick. Still, it's the history of Godzilla that fascinated everyone involved with the project, including a guy who goes by the name of Puff Daddy, who sees Godzilla as a metaphor for something even larger than the reptile himself.
But I just always remember loving Godzilla, just loving him, you know what I'm saying? Everything he stood for, just everybody, the whole world against him. And, it's just kind of like a reflection of like our lives. I think everybody feels that way about themselves, like that the whole world's against me. And, so Godzilla was like a hero. I liked him better than Superman, to be honest. And the beautiful thing about Godzilla, he wasn't a race. It wasn't like, it was somebody you could relate to. You know what I'm saying? Godzilla wasn't no color. It was just like, my man was just like wrecking things and, and trying to survive. And that's what I understood, I understood trying to survive. And I think that's why it just reached so many masses, because it wasn't a color, a creed, it didn't have a religion. It was just something that we could all identify with, which is survival.
Producer and co-screenwriter Dean Devlin had similar yet slightly different reasons for making the film.
When we finished Independence Day, everybody kept saying, how do you follow up Independence Day? How do you do something bigger than Independence Day? And it's not like you always want to do something bigger than the last time, but when the idea to do Godzilla came around, that was the one opportunity to do something much bigger, that would be bigger on screen and a bigger event in the culture, I think, because so many people, like what Puffy's saying, growing up, saw Godzilla and it meant something.
Although Days of the New are a cool up-and-coming band, they're so young that none of the members were even born when Godzilla first appeared on the scene. Nonetheless, the Kentucky-based band are big fans of the big monster and were excited to participate in the soundtrack album. Singer Travis Meeks explains about their contribution, the tune entitled Running Knees. Was this a new song, Travis?
Actually, it was an extra that didn't make it on the record.
And tell us, Travis, how does the song tie in with the film?
It's funny you should ask that, Dave. It's about running from something you fear very much.
Thanks, Travis. Let's listen to that cut. Here's Days of the New with Running Knees.
Seem to please my painted pictures of me. I never felt so high, I never felt so low. The most committed vice is what I already know. I'm not willing to die, I'm not ready to go. My view was never you. This little wants that light I see. Running is you never seem to please my painted pictures of me. I never felt so high, I never felt so low. The most committed vice is what I already know.
That was Days of the New with Running Knees. In the latest version of Godzilla, the crazy monster picks New York to destroy, and that's only after he wreaks havoc in other parts of the globe. Still, it's by the time he hits the Big Apple that an alliance between our cinematic heroes really gels. There's Matthew Broderick as the well-meaning scientist, Jean Reno as the mysterious French insurance agent, Hank Azaria as the chivalrous cameraman, and Maria Patillo as the inexperienced yet determined reporter. Plus, you can add in the mayor, the colonel, the sergeant, and thousands of extras. But for Broderick, the project was a chance for him to be involved in one of the biggest films of the year.
He's he's really part of the culture, more than I realized, because everybody you say, I'm working on Godzilla, and they all say, oh, is Mothra in it, or something. People know about Godzilla. It's like a big symbol for us.
Rage Against the Machine contributed No Shelter to the record, and if you listen closely, the band actually refers to Godzilla, but I think the Godzilla reference may be a metaphor.
There ain't attraction, distraction.
For Hank Azaria, who most recently appeared in Great Expectations opposite Gwyneth Paltrow, and whose voice you hear every week is that of Mr. Burns on The Simpsons, the project was certainly different than his previous films, as he explains.
You know, anything that big is going to be fairly menacing. I mean, like in Ghostbusters, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he was pretty menacing because, you know, anything 20 stories tall is a force to be reckoned with. But this Godzilla is much scarier and meaner than the old one. The old one was sort of cute. You know, he's obviously a guy in kind of big lizard suit.
Now, my band, the Foo Fighters, were asked to contribute something for the Godzilla soundtrack a while ago while we were actually on tour of Japan, which was kind of nice because, you know, the Japanese kind of grew the Godzilla freak-out thing from their own freaky soil, and it was wonderful, and we started writing during sound checks while we were on tour and came up with this song called A320. And it's kind of our little big shot at prog rock, I guess. I don't know. Check it out. This is A320 by the Foo Fighters.
I'd love to go. Strangers taking me there. Dream about the day I learned to fly. But I'm afraid of aeroplanes, even though I like the way it feels to be a person in the sky. It's all this time. Close my eyes and hope that it's a real smooth flight. And it's good. Look out.
Yep, prog rock's making a comeback, that's right. Yes was cool in the 70s, everyone wants to be Yes in the 90s, so we kind of made our shot. That was our song. For Jean Reno, who's best known for his lead role in The Professional and his most recent role opposite Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, not only got a paycheck from Godzilla, but he got something else.
But by the way, I have a big one in my home. I mean, the Japanese gave me a big Godzilla. I'm going to have trouble in the flight going back to home.
Now, Green Day didn't write a new song for Godzilla, the record, but they did do a special version of Brain Stew.
I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by, still I try. No rest for cross-tops in my mind. On my own, here we go. Feel like they're gonna bleed right up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry, my face is numb, fucked up and spun out in my room. On my own, here we go. Set on overdrive. The clock is laughing in my face. Crooked spine, my senses dull. That's the point of delirium. On my own, here we go.
Multi-platinum Australian artist Silverchair contributed a track called Untitled to the film. Part of the song was originally intended for the band's last record, Freak Show, but it didn't make the cut. When the offer came from Godzilla for a song, the band reworked the track and added several new pieces to the song, including new lyrics and some piano parts and extra strings. Because the song is a pastiche of so many pieces, the band decided that Untitled seemed the best name for the track. As you can imagine, the band was stoked to be involved with Godzilla, since they've even pondered what possessions they would try and save if Godzilla himself appeared in Australia.
I'd grab my dog with one hand and my TV with the other and save them both. There's nothing like watching television with your dog.
And here's Silverchair with Untitled.
I'm just another party town, internal bleeding around and around, and all I can think of are ways to die alone, and all I can think of are ways to die alone. A portrait of my skeletal brain, left selfish and hungry, so feed me the pain. Escape reality with new pain, then let the cycle start again. And all I can think of are ways to die alone, and all I can think of are ways to die alone. Dream of content, a pain-filled fall. All I can say, dreams are bad when all they do is leave the truth behind. Dreams are bad when negativity's a state of mind. Dreams are bad when all they do is leave the truth behind. Dreams are bad.
Maria Patillo, who plays Audrey the reporter, most recently appeared in Dear God, opposite Greg Kinnear, which is kind of similar to playing opposite Godzilla, actually.
I mean, how many girls? I know a lot of girls wanted this part. I didn't know at the time when I was auditioning. I just had no idea. And then when I got here and I realized that I was helping save the day from Godzilla, I was like, that's what I tell people. They say, you're doing Godzilla? What do you like? What do you play? Like thinking I have this little crummy role. I'm like, well, I saved the day. That's really good.
Well, all right, Maria, thank you very much. That was very nice. Brand new artist Fuel were approached to contribute a new track for the album. They offered up a track called Walk the Sky. So you're probably wondering what the song is about. Fuel.
In this movie, Godzilla takes the position of the underdog. And I said, well, I can relate to that because at this stage in our career as a band, we're pretty much the underdogs on all levels. So also at that time, I just read some Native American literature where they were talking about how when humans walk on Earth, you're basically walking in the sky. And I thought that Walk the Sky kind of fit the imagery of Godzilla that I remember.
All right, we got it. That's the deal. There you go. So here's Fuel with Walk the Sky.
Sky
Don't go away. Dave Grohl will be right back with more of the world premiere of Godzilla, the album. You're listening to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album.
Many of the artists on Godzilla the album were asked to write specific songs for the film, and such was the case with Jamiroquai's contribution, the aptly titled Deeper Underground. Because of the thick veil of secrecy around the project, none of the artists were able to view the entire film before writing their song. But JK and his band members were still able to get a feel for the monster and the havoc he causes in New York.
I envisaged it being definitely a dark tune, you know, and I think it was pretty, because we do a lot of work with synthesizers and stuff, it was quite fairly easy to get down to the nitty-gritty of what the tune was going to be about. And I started working in January on it, just trying to get ideas together, and Toby, the keyboard player, came in and we refined those a little bit more. And then we did the first lyric, which was considered too dark, so then I went back and re-lyriced it again, being more sympathetic, I think, towards the Godzilla, sort of his angle on things, you know.
Okay, so here's Jamiroquai with Deeper Underground. Ben Folds 5 contributed a brand new song called Air to the film. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Saw a silhouette cross a fluorescent, floating overhead and doing his helmet. Through the murky beams and blue-green sea light, I saw him spinning towards the moonlight. I pulled him in, he wasn't breathing. His eyes were wide, and it saw to me there. There's an ugly buzz that hovers just above the quiet. Found a way to make it silent. I'm coming up for I'm coming up for They hold my hand and ask me to pull through. A voice I know says, dear, he probably can't hear you. Coming up for coming up for
That was Ben Folds 5 with Air, and we'll be right back with more of the world premiere of Godzilla, the album.
And now, back to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album, with your host, Dave the Lizard Grohl.
The most unusual collaboration on the record involved Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page, Rage Against the Machine's Tom Morello, and Puff Daddy. The collaboration was also a lesson in how to utilize technology to the max. Check this out. Initially, Puff Daddy was approached to contribute a song on his own. Then, after hearing Led Zeppelin's Kashmir on TV one morning, he felt the need to do an updated version of the classic. But he'd only do it if Jimmy Page were involved. This was no small request. Page was busy in London recording an album with Zeppelin partner Robert Plant and was unable to leave the country. And Puff himself was busy in LA and was unable to go to London. So big screen TVs and satellite trucks were ordered, along with a 100-piece orchestra, and voila! Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page were on opposite sides of the world, yet staring at each other via giant TVs. Puffy also invited Rage Against the Machine's Tom Morello along to play some guitar, and as Puffy says, help with the vibes. Morello was easily convinced, especially given the chance of working with a legend like Jimmy Page, as he explains.
It was great to be playing that song, and to be playing it with Jimmy Page. I mean, that's just off the hook. So it was very exciting. Jimmy Page was really the first, right on the heels of Ace Frehley, my first guitar hero, and he was the one that watching that movie Song Remains the Same about a million times at the Midnight Theater, in Waukegan, Illinois, barely getting out, with my life, and then being able to play that song with him on that track was pretty amazing. Big rock moment.
Jimmy Page also thought the idea was a great one for multiple reasons, and it all started with a trip to America last Christmas.
Well, I'd actually, curiously enough, my son lives in New Orleans, and he was mad keen to see the Titanic with me, and I went over there at Christmas, and we went front row seats to see that. And lo and behold, the trailer to Titanic was Godzilla, and it was astonishing. And I remember coming back to England, telling people about it, and saying what a great film it's going to be. And then lo and behold, we got a call at the office saying that there was a possibility that I could be working with Puff Daddy with Kashmir for Godzilla. And I said, oh, absolutely, what a combination we've got going here. Because, it's just really exciting. It captured my imagination in every respect.
So, Jimmy Page was familiar with the work of Puff Daddy, but was Puffy familiar to the work of Zeppelin beyond late-night TV commercials?
And I knew about them, and, when I would hang out with some of my friends when I was growing up, they would be playing Led Zeppelin, and I would be playing the Sugar Hill Gang, and we'd be exchanging vibes and ideas, but I didn't really know the whole history of them. So, over the last couple of days, and to see the look on everybody's face when I tell them, that I'm doing a record with Led Zeppelin, with Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, is, they bug out. But a lot of their stuff, when I really listen to their stuff, a lot of their stuff is so funky. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, it feels like hip hop to me. It don't feel just like rock or hard rock. It's so melodic, and then it's funky, and the way the beats are played, it's like, to me, like one of the perfect marriages.
All right, let's hear what the reworking of the track formerly known as Kashmir, which is currently known as Come With Me, sounds like.
Come with me. Don't be afraid. try sincerely, but you annoy me. You can't avoid me. I'm here to stay forever and ever in a day that's never. I can't let you go. I can't forget it. Why you did it? I won't permit it. I won't acquit it. I wanna fight you. I fight you. Can't stand nobody like you. You can't run. You can't hide. No surprise. Close your eyes. Come with me. Yeah. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah, I like this. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Turn me up. I need you to turn me up. Yeah. 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 Come on now. Yeah. Hear my cries. Hear my call. Let me your ears. You ready now? Come on, check this out. Hear my cries, hear my call, give me your ears. I wanna get this right, baby. Hear my cries, hear my call, give me your ears. See my fall, see my errors, know my faults, time halts, see my loss, know I'm lacking, not tracking, where I met you, pistol packing, itchy finger, trigger happy, try to trap me, fan rap, wiretap me, backstab me, break the faith, fall from grace, tell me lies, time flies, close your eyes, come with me, 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 come with me. I'ma take it with me. I wanna fight you, can't stand nobody like you. You can't run, you can't hide, no surprise, close your eyes, come with me. I'ma take you with me. I'm here to stay forever and ever in a day that's never. Come with me. Yeah. Yeah. Come with me.
Okay, I'll be back in just a moment.
And now, back to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album, with your host, Dave, the Lizard Grohl.
So that's it, folks. Thanks so much for listening to the world premiere of Godzilla, the album. Now go out there and spend your allowances. Go work, make money, buy the Godzilla record. See ya. Hello, this is Dave Grohl. Join me as I host the world premiere of Godzilla, the album, featuring exclusive brand new music and interviews from Foo Fighters, the Wallflowers, Days of the New, Rage Against the Machine, Green Day, Silverchair, plus the stars of the movie Matthew Broderick, Hank Azaria, and Maria Patillo. Hey everybody, this is Dave Grohl. Join me this week as I host the world premiere of Godzilla, the album. Hi everybody, this is Dave Grohl. Join me tomorrow as I host the world premiere of Godzilla, the album. Hey everyone, I'm Dave Grohl. Join me tonight as I host the world premiere of Godzilla, the album.